Hebrews 6:10. God is not unjust. He will not forget your work and the love you have shown him as you have helped his people and continue to help them. Hey guys, good day everyone. Today is my sister's birthday, so once again, happy birthday, Heather. We are going to go out for lunch. We're waiting on everyone, me and my grandma over here, waiting on everyone over there to be finished and ready to go. We said it'd be ready by 1. Josh's getting off work at 1, so I knew it'd be a little after 1. So I was ready a little after 1. It's almost 2 o'clock now, so I'm waiting. No big deal though. I'm catching up with some YouTube videos while I'm waiting. So, we're going to Outback Steakhouse, I believe. No, it was just right. Yeah. So that's what's on the agenda, and then come home. We were gonna have cake right away, but some issues arose, and so we'll be having it a little bit later. And we'll probably try to fit in some family night, or some family time, family day, family night, whatever, with some games of Heather's choice, or whatever it is she wants to do. So yeah. I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit later to fill you in on what happens next.
They don't want me to get it. Oh, they don't want me to get it. I dropped it. How did I drop it?
Why are they hanging over? They're going to
She wanted to do it that way.
Crazy stuff.
It's going to burn you.
Josh
It's going to burn you, Josh.
I don't understand why you
Josh
turn
has
the candle
successfully-
sideways.
She wanted to make it look like that. It makes it look special.
From the front, it look like what?
You almost blew them all out, Josh.
The other candles are going to burn
Well,
all
he had
the
to
way
do something
down
because it
before
was
you get lit.
the math was gonna burn him.
You'll see what it looks
Look
like.
at it from the front. It looks better.
Day to
Is this a funeral or something? Happy birthday.
Denied.
He got 3. He wasn't even aiming at those 2.
All right,
He was trying to get
well.
that left side. Or the right side to her.
Oh, no, that's not fair. You're supposed to do it all.
Wow. Greetings once again, one and all. It's a pretty good day. This birthday was, kind of uneventful overall. We had lunch at Outback Steakhouse. I believe I've told you guys that. Then we spent all afternoon playing a few games Heather chose. First we played Imagine If, which turned out alright. I did better than I usually do in that game. Stayed right along par with everyone at the end. My mom wound up winning, but I was 1 step behind her. And then Heather and my dad were steps behind that. I'm not sure in which order. And Josh lost by quite a few spaces. Then we decided to Heather open one of her presents, which was a board game called the Logo board game. We tried that game out. It was interesting, to say the least. There are cards that have logos on them. There are cards that have logos without the title on them. There are cards that have the title of the company on them. There are cards that are potluck cards, which have questions that are just assorted randomness. And then there are themed cards like countries. The answers are themed around countries or animals or things like that. And then there are cards that have clues to the answers. And so this game started out, I started out really slow. Everyone else pulled ahead. I was the last one to leave start. It took a few rounds for me to do that. And then I was only like 2 or 3 spaces up, and then I got one of those cards that no one else had gotten yet, which was one of the ones that have help on the back. And the questions were so easy, and the layout was so perfect that I was able to jump all the way up into second place right behind my mom, who had managed to cut herself halfway around the first loop. And it's like a spiraling inward loop. And so we didn't even come close to finishing the game. We decided to call it because we'd been playing for a while. But on the very last card, I blew it. I was asked a question, and I didn't know the answer. I had no clue what the answer was. And so I just threw out a random name. And then as soon as I said the name, everything clicked in my mind, and I figured out what the answer was. And I was like, no, 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 I want to change it. And they wouldn't let me do it. And then my mom got it right. Said exactly the same answer that I had just thought of, but wasn't able to because I gave the wrong answer a second before. And I guess my own fault. And then the next question, she also knew, which was able to take her another several spaces up. I also knew the answer, so had I got the previous answer correctly, then I would have got the next one as well, because I would have had control of the card and got the next question instead of my mom did, and I would have beat her by 1 space. Instead, she beat me by quite a few, just based on the layout. I'm not going to go into more detail. It's kind of a confusing game if you don't see what's going on, but it was fun for me. I mean, I thought I was doing badly at first, and then I just, in 1 round, just took off and almost won the game, only due to a mistake I made of just giving up too quickly and just guessing randomly, instead of giving it a few seconds more for me to come up with the right answer. Yeah. Then Heather had her cake. We had an interesting time, both lighting, and she had trouble blowing out the candles, which you guys have already seen on video. I can't believe I got both of those moments on, timed perfectly. Funny. We were laughing pretty good about that. Cake and ice cream, and that's about it. The night ended, and I came home. I just got done watching Raw. So that's that. So it's going to be a fairly short vlog, I think. I'm not exactly sure how many minutes worth of stuff I have. I think it was a minute in the opening clip. About a minute and about... So we might be able to set about 7-8 minutes. So it's not as short as I thought. Whatever. So I'm going to close it out here. So once again, happy birthday to my sister, Heather. And good night, everyone. And I will see you and my pals tomorrow. So, bye.